After you're done calculating the weight of your boat and also the centers of gravity, the next calculation you recommend you do is the hydrostatics calculations. As you can see, you use the Simpson's rule equation, which is pretty upper end math. In order to use this, in order to calculate the hydrostatics calculations, you first must create offsets using cardstock model, or you can use a 3D modeling program, which is what we did at York High School. If you notice in this diagram of the cardstock model, you have some vertical lines going across the cardstock model. I'm going to show you how to create work planes in Inventor to mimic those planes. Also, the water lines. You got to do the in the hydrostatics equations calculations. I'm sorry. You have to find out your water line distances and create those as well. I'm going to show you how to do work planes for both station areas and water lines. So when you're done, this is the boat we did a couple years ago. If you notice, I have a lot of yellow planes here. These horizontal planes that are outlined in red going up and down are on the XZ plane in my figure. Those represent all the waterline planes. The station areas on the YZ plane, these work planes, if I can grab hold of that one, and let me zoom in. These vertical planes, those are all station area planes, and they run from the front of the boat all the way back. This would be station area 0, station area 1, station area 3, so on and so forth, all the way to the back of the boat. How do you create these? It's real simple. You first need to know a couple of distances. Number one, you need to know the height of your boat, and you also need to know the total length. I'm going to go ahead and do the station areas. Okay, the length of my boat in this picture was 167 and 7/8 inches. So you simply divide that by the number of station areas, which is 8, and you get 1.839 feet. Okay, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to click a work plane, new work plane. I'm going to grab this plane. I'm going to pull it off. I've already entered it into my command, so I'm going to select, I'm sorry, it was not 1.839. I got it mixed up with my height. 20.98 inches is what I need. Okay, and I click check mark. Again, my total length was 167 7/8 feet divided by 8, and I got 20.98 inches. So I'm going to create a new work plane. I'll pull it off there, and I'm going to select 20.98 again, click my check mark, so on and so forth until I get all 9 of my planes created. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create my 7 waterline planes. My total height was 12 and 7/8. So I divide that by the 7 waterline planes, and I get 1.839 inches is what I need. So I click another work plane. I'm going to go up from the bottom 1.839 and click the check mark. And I do that until I create all 7 of my planes. New work plane, grab, pull up, 1.839. And when you're done, we have all station areas and waterline planes. Your boat should look something similar to what I have on my screen. And the next video, part 2, I'll show you how to create the work points at the 3D intersection of those planes in the hull of the boat.